Hello everyone, this is Calvin Castine. We're coming at you from northeastern Clinton. It's Friday, March 3rd, 1989. We're here for an 8th grade boys basketball game featuring the northeastern Clinton Cougars in maroon and wearing the old Dannemora uniforms of Saranac Chiefs from Saranac. And maybe their coach, Tom Welch, a former star at Dannemora, had something to do with this team wearing black. This is a battle of two former CCIL, Clinton County Interscholastic League superstars, Orville Netto for Moores and Tom Welch for Dannemora. In the mid-60s, both of those respective players starred for their clubs in the CCIL. Welch's Dannemora team was the perennial champions. He played, I think, 3 years of varsity basketball at Dannemora for Dick Cole, the owner of the Bull Mart. Orville Netto set the CCIL scoring record, single-game scoring record, with 60-some-odd points. Of course, that was against Shazy, so they had to discount about 10 points because of that. Referees today, Greg Martin and Frank Dumas, sitting over there with the 7th grade coach, Larry Paola. We'll be back with the opening tip following a few brief messages. They're set for the opening tip. We'll give you the lineups for both clubs. For Northeastern, Gray McCaslin, number 1. Number 2, Lee Morrison. Number 3, John Racine. 4, Jason Turner. 5, Danny Manette. 6, Brad Brooks. 7, Jamie Gallett. 9, Chad Seglin. 10, Matt Gagno. 11, David Lavoie. 12, Brad Bowens. 14, John Kuchar. 16, Nathan Netto. 16, Nathan Anktil. 17, Glenn Castine. And 18, Nathan Netto. For Saranac, number 31 is Tom Welch. Number 33, Rob Coyer. 14, Jamie Allen. 15, Mike Recor. 24, Pat Ryan. 44, Jamie Sturtevant. 12, Josh Price. 22, Aaron Price. 45, Derek LaBombard. 23, Brandon Lamora. 30, Jason Kuchar. 11, Tim Mack. 25, Jeremy Chase. 10 is Rich Pumador. 21, Davey Rice. And 35, Bill Terry. Cougars with the ball. They're running some time off the clock. Lavoie gets it to Anktil. We won't be doing much play-by-play on the double dribble. 6:01 on the clock now in the first quarter. Won't do much play-by-play with Saranac. There are 16 players in the Saranac team, 15 in the Cougar team. I know most of the Cougars, but Saranac is just going to be impossible to try to do any type of a play-by-play. I'll try to keep you apprised of who scores. For instance, we'll tell you now that number 24 was Pat Ryan. And Saranac leads 2-0. And of course, Saranac got the rights to the Dannemora uniforms when they annexed the Dannemora School District last year. The Saranac varsity team, the Section 7, David LeBlanc with a basket ties it. The Saranac varsity team was the CVAC Division II champions, and at this point they've won the Section 7C title, Class C title. And they've just beaten 2 nights ago. They beat the Canton Bears in the Section 10, Section 7 showdown. Not sure what Orville Netto's strategy is here. I guess he's trying to get these guys to learn how to handle the ball a little bit and look for a good shot. I don't think that was it. Rebound, Jamie Allen for Saranac. Now we have a steal. Carry. I'll give it back to the Cougars. 2-2 the score, 3:32 remaining in the first period. Castan gives it back to Gagnon. Travel. Foul. Foul is on Kuchar. And Aaron Price will sit. At this end, let's see, number 11, Tim Mack will shoot. 2:58 to go in the first. 2-2 the score. Rebound control by Dan Manette. Up ahead, McCaslin. Racine traveled. "15 Cougars, 16 Chiefs." 31 boys playing basketball today. 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the first period. Dropped in Tim Mack, number 11, makes it 4-2. Lavoie will go to the line. Foul was on Jamie Sturdivant. David Lavoie will shoot. Missed them both. Dropped in by Sturdivant. It's 6-2, 2 minutes to go in the first. The Chiefs leading the Cougars. If memory serves me correctly, Saranac had the top-ranked team as the 7th graders last year in his junior high league. Black ball. Red ball, Manette brings it up. Gagnon brings it up. Gagnon gives to Lavoie. Over to Racine. Racine drives. Drops it in. Basket John Racine. And it's 6-4 with a minute to go in the first quarter. Foul, I believe, on Lavoie. Sturdivant will shoot 2. .48 seconds to go, first period. Saranac leading the Cougars. "21 seconds to go, first period. Carrying the ball on LeBlanc. Dannemora, Saranac ball with 14 seconds. Clock not running. Clock's not, now it started. And the basket by number 12, Josh Price, 5 seconds. Cougars will have time to get a shot off, a hurried shot, but they can get one off. LeBlanc throws it, and that's going to be it. 8-4, says 6-4 on the clock, but it should say 8-4 after one. They're set to start of the second quarter with Saranac leading Northeastern 8-4 in 8th grade boys basketball. If you've had the pleasure of seeing the 7th and 8th grade girls basketball game, or their games, you know they've taken a lot of interest out of that with a silly rule. They restart the score clock. They set the score back to 0 every quarter. Tom Welch at the line. They restart the scoring after every quarter in girls basketball in 7th and 8th grade league this year. And it really takes a lot of interest out of it for everybody. 7-minute quarters here in 8th grade boys basketball. Welch hits the second one, and it's 9-4. Morrison tosses it in for the Cougars. Gillett with the ball. Switches pivot feet. Now we have a foul. Fouls on Brad Bowens. Let's see, number 44, Sturdivant, Jamie Sturdivant. We'll get another right across too soon. Can't rebound, going to rebound until the ball is shot. Shooter can't go till the ball gets to the rim. So you give him 3 and he'll make one, and it's now 10-4, 6:10 to go in the first half. Seguin looking for help. Battle trying to set a pick, gets it to Morrison. Morrison drives, gets the shot out, looking past to Bowens. Bowens off the glass, no. Rebound up and off by Gowett. Cougar ball. And we have number 6 Brooks in, he replaces Seguin. Not an easy job, a very tough task indeed, coaching at this level. You try to get everybody in. And we have a foul. Foul's on Brooks, and Josh Price will shoot. 5 minutes, 13 seconds remaining in the first half. Northeastern trailing 10-4. Gallant gives it to Morrison. Gallant drops it in. Will the basket count? Yes, it will. He'll go to the line. Fouls on Terry. Chance for a three-point play for Gallant. He drops it in. And it's 10-7. Blocked by Ballens. We have a steal. Morrison steals it back, but red ball. Martin says Morrison wasn't out of bounds. He says that the ball wasn't out of bounds until Dannemora stepped out. Like Greg Martin replayed it in his head one time before making the call. .355 to go in the first half. Three-second violation. Kroger ball. Brooks with the ball. It's to Morrison. Fouls on Lamar. Cougars aren't in a shooting situation yet. Goes to Neto, behind his back, he couldn't quite get it. .245 to go in the first half of the ball game. Morrison will bring it up. Billy Terry will shoot. No backcourt defense. Have to wait till the ball crosses midcourt. Have Turner in for Morrison. And Racine in for Neto. Gallant with the ball. Appears to me like there's more Saranac parents here than there are Northeastern parents. A sad commentary. Black ball. Might help explain why Saranac is constantly at the top in basketball. .33 seconds to go in the first half. Cougar timeout with the score 10-7 and 32 seconds to go in the first half. Northeastern ball with 32 seconds to go in the second quarter. Cougars trail by 3. They'd like to make it a 1-point game at least. Layup. I don't know who got it, either Brooks or Gallette. 10-9, 12 seconds to go. Rebound Gallette, 2 seconds. Cougars will trail by 1 at the halfway point. 10-9 the score. The second half is underway. Cougars have the ball, chance to take the lead in this 10-9 ball game. The ball gives to Gagno. Gagno penetrates, and Castine's shot is blocked by Welch. I'm hoping that these two games move right along so I can get all of the 7th grade game. They're playing the 8th grade game first and 7th grade game after. We used to do it the other way. I don't know why the switch. But as I'm taping this is the night of the school play, so we have to get there. Kind of just thrown up by Gagno. Red ball. No idea when this is going to be on, so this might be old news as we're showing this, but talking with Frank Dumas at halftime about the town team tournament that we're hoping to schedule for March 31st and April 1st, featuring players from the town of Champlain, not the town, but the fire district of Rouse's Point, town of Chazy, and town of Moores. A 4-team tournament, or tournament of sorts. Welch puts it up, no, and Saranac controls. There'll be 4 teams, and it will be handled like the Final Four of the NCAAs. We'll have a drawing to determine who plays who. And then the winners from Friday night will play on Saturday, and the losers will play a consolation game. On Saturday evening. But it promises to be a lot of fun. The coaches for the different teams are Rob Gravel. Rob tells me he's got, we have Tom Welch going to the line here. He has most of the varsity players from this year's very successful Chazy varsity club. Mitch Willett is running the Rouse's Point club. He's expected to have Randy LeBombard and a few other people from that area. And Gary Castine running the Champlain club. And he's expecting to get Dan Phillips and Randy Barcombe, Dale Carden. And Frank Dumas running the Moores team. And he is already signed his big stars, Gary Stretch Dragoon, and his team is just about set as of today, a month away from the game. So could be a very interesting time, and we're hoping for a fun time. Expect to see some good basketball, but nobody taking it too serious. 4:40 to go in the third. Still 10-9. Gagno, no. Engkill shot, no good, and we have a travel. Two Cougars fighting for the ball. Kucher and Castine, I think it was. Daniel drives off the glass. No, won't drop. Nathan Engkill at the line. Fouls on Welch. John Kucher will shoot two. Chance to tie it. 3:39 to go in the third period. Caslin's coming in. He's going to replace Castine. Tom Welch will shoot two. Thanks to Tom's father, Tom Welch. Senior, I assume it is. A year ago, we were able to obtain videotapes of Champlain Central versus Dannemora from 1967 and 1968. 11-9. And we're still working on a way of getting some play-by-play on them to bring them to you, but that is our plan sometime, hopefully this year, if not sometime in the future. We'll bring you some old films that were taken of Champlain versus Dannemora. They were done by Dick Coles, coaching at Dannemora then. Not done by him, but he had them done. Our old films on 16mm, and they were transferred to videotape. Basket, let's see. I believe it was 33, Rob Courier. 13-9, Saranac up by 4. So sometime in the future, we'll be bringing you two games from 67, one from 67 and one from 68, featuring Dannemora at their peak and Champlain Central with a couple of their better teams. Although I think Champlain Central probably had its best team ever in 1966. John Racine shooting off the rim. Southeastern scoreless thus far in the second half. Saranac has put in 3 points, and Northeastern now has 1, so it's 13-10 with 2:15 to go in the third period. Seguin over to Lavoie. Gagnon with the ball. I think I call him Seguin. Gagnon with the ball. Now Lavoie has it. Back out to Gagnon. And the Chiefs take it away. 1:40 to go in third. Aaron Price will shoot 2. Ball goes to Gagnon. Carrying the ball on the dribble. 1:23 to go in the third. Cougar ball. Moved his feet. Traveling on McCaslin. 55 to go in the third. Three-second violation. .37 to go in the third. Gagnon off the glass, too hard. Rebound was pulled down by number 45, Derek LeBombard. We have a foul on Lavoie. Seconds. 8 seconds. Over to the scene. The scene drives. No. There's a horn. So the Chiefs pick up 2 on the Cougars in the third. They lead 13-10 after 3 full. Saranac ball as we start the fourth quarter. 13-10 our score, 7-minute periods. Fouls on Pat Ryan. Cougar ball. Gowett gets it to Morrison. He gets it over to Brooks. Carrying it. Welch, no. Knocked loose by Brooks. Players being reminded that they're not playing in the NBA. Keep their hands off their opponents. Fouls on balance. Welch will shoot 2. Basket by Brooks. 13-12. Cougars trail by 1. 5:18 to go in the ball game. Rebound Brooks. Traveling on Neto. Rebound Bowens. Gallup with the ball, brings it up. Morrison gets a shot off. No. Four minutes remaining. Basket counts. Bowens with the foul. Welch for a chance for a 3-point play. Drops it in. It's 16-12. Saranac up by 4. Over and back. Brad Brooks stuck with it and rolled the ball in. And it's now 16-14, a 2-point game. Fouls on Galette. Aaron Price will shoot 1 and 1. Price rebounds. Black ball. Basket by Josh Price. Makes it 18-14. Saranac leads by 4, 2.5 to go. Morrison brings it up. Drives the baseline and he draws a foul. Lee Morrison will shoot two. He'll shoot 2. Nope. Misses them both. Foul on Brooks. Brendan Dannemora shooting a 1-and-1. It'll be Cougar ball. With 2:17 remaining in the game and Saranac leading by 4, 18-14, we have a Cougar timeout. When there's 2 minutes remaining in the game, they can have full court press, so that's when it gets hectic. We have a whistle. Got a 3-second violation. I'm not quite sure what that whistle was all about. Puts it in. It's 20-14 and full court pressure. Cougars break the press. Jamie Galette will shoot. Nope. Saranac ball. LeBlanc with the steal up and in, yes. The ball will go to the line. The ball will shoot right after this timeout. David LeBlanc will shoot 1. Hits it. We have a 3-point game, 20-17, minute 23 to go. Can't do it after a foul shot. Can't do it that way. You can do that after a basket, but not after a foul shot has been made. Welch pulls it down. We have a jump. No, we have a foul on Galette. Tom wants to shoot a 1-and-1. Yeah. 21-17. We have 1:08 to go in the game. Brooks. Dannemora gets it on a jump call. Maybe the ref was able to get a good angle on it. And Jamie Allen shooting, 52 seconds to go. Welch rebounds, no. Black ball. Welch will go to the line. 6-point difference with 43 seconds to go. Welch will shoot one. Chance for another 3-point play. In and out. Castine rebounds. Caslin. Turner. Billy Terry will shoot. Fouls on the drive, so it's 1-1. Drops it in. 24-17 with 20 seconds to go. 7-point difference. Rich Pumador shooting. Foul was on Dan Monette. Rebound and basket by Jamie Sturdivant. And Saranac is opening up the game here. There's the horn. Delayed horn. 26-17 the final. Saranac Chiefs defeating the Northeastern Clinton Cougars in 8th grade boys basketball. And that's the way it was on Friday, March 3rd, 1989 at Northeastern Clinton Central School in Champlain.